Hello everybody, my name is CulBlu and I'm bringing you all this video of me playing a board game, and this is going to be a continuation of our Sleeping Gods playthrough. As you can see here, zoomed in to not spoil things. Speaking of spoil things, if you have not watched the previous videos, please do go check out the other videos and watch them in order. I'm going to try to set it up like this so you don't spoil the previous gameplay and figure out what the game state looks like. Also, if you've never played Sleeping Gods ever, and you would like to play it yourself one day, you don't want any spoilers, just note that this entire playthrough will be 100% spoilers. I'm spoiling everything that I come across, and I'm reading all the stuff, and I'm showing all the text, and doing all the things, making all the decisions. So that goes a long way to say this is a disclaimer. If you came upon this video because you're looking for Sleeping Gods and you want to hear a review of it and figure out how it goes, do not watch this video if you do not want spoilers. If you don't care about spoilers, feel free to sit down, relax, and enjoy the video. I'm going to try to keep these to an hour apiece, hour-ish, if you will. So just a heads up that we'll be playing in 1 hour increments. Also, I'm live streaming this playthrough. So there are some people who are watching live, so shout out to people watching live. And if you have not had the ability to watch live or do not care about watching live, then thank you for watching on YouTube, which is where all these will be posted. So let me go ahead and start the dramatic music now that we've done the disclaimers. Once again, your last warning, I'm going to spoil everything as far as story as we go forward and things that I did previously, because I'm definitely going to talk about what happened in the last video. All right, cool. Warning has been heeded, so let's go and start the intro music. And oh, also the cool thing about this particular production, if you will, is that I'm using background music now, and I have a license for it, which is really neat. So I'm really happy about that. But that's just me. All right, let's go and zoom out so we can see how my team. So, if you were here during the live playthrough, or if you were watching the previous video, you know that we got into a fight with some pan folk, and the pan folk, though we kicked their butts, they nearly wiped us out. My gosh, do you see all this damage? There's 31 damage on this table amongst my peoples. That is a very, very disappointing situation, but that's what happened. That's what happens when we walk down an alley and don't pay people money. But for that fight, we got hubris, which is pretty nice. We can try to go back to the town, because I think one of the keywords that showed up was hubris. But I don't know if that would just kind of fast track us to the end. If it does, then it's going to be like a waste of an action. So I'm just going to move on. We do really need to heal. I mean, we got $5 and 3 experience points out of the fight. That's really about it. But so far, this vacation to Aurora Township was not a good idea. Whose bright idea was this nonsense? All right. So first things first, I do want to heal, but I'm already in. Well, I'm not in sick bay. I do want to heal as my first action up here, but I really want to remove all of this command because there's a lot of command on a lot of cards that really cost me. That nearly cost me the game. Having 2 command to save my butt back in the last one because I was able to get that ability to get the extra +1 that I needed to hit somebody. So we're gonna go into the bridge. Although I'd rather go into the sick bay, we're gonna go into the bridge, and the bridge is going to allow me to remove all of the currently placed command. So in hindsight, at least we're a little bit efficient here. And now that I've removed all the command, we're gonna go ahead and draw 1 card. Oh, shoot. We are gonna have to discard one of these. We'll do that after we draw. Draw one of these fate cards. Jack of all trades. At any time during combat or challenge, discard this to a card equipped. Yeah. Discard this equipped card for +2 to fate. Nice. I definitely want to equip that one. And I think I'm going to... Next song. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do. Part of me wants to do I gotta get rid of one of these. I might have to get rid of Power Strike. Power Strike is +1 damage when this crew member hits, and I have to spend 1 command to do it. Yeah. This one's gain 1 command when you explore. I don't know. I want to hold on to all these. So each time you travel, you may repair with 1 material. Okay, I don't plan on getting into many fights. I don't plan on getting into a lot of fights. That one I just didn't want to get rid of my money. So, because money is pretty hard to come by in this game. At least in my last playthrough it was. So that's why I was very stubborn and we ended up fighting instead of paying the $2 to have them leave me alone. But with that said, I could go to... Oh, the song picked up. Alright song, calm down. Sounds like I got a whole orchestra behind me, huh? Yeah, I think this card is too good to give up. This one is useful for farming because I'm going to be exploring a lot. At least I hope I am. But I'm gonna have to. It's of these three cards. Or sorry, of these 4 cards, I have to get rid of this one because these are some pretty nice cards. Man, that hurts. Okay, cool. Got the fate card. I'm gonna go ahead and get myself 2 command, and we are going to draw this card. Zombie Merchant. A half-zombified woman sells wares in an ancient boat. Trade with her. You may purchase any number of food tokens. Each set of 3 food tokens, any type, costs 1 coin. If you trade, draw fates. If 1 through 3 gain 1 weakened. Or bid farewell. Wow. I think... I like that. I like that. That's a very well-timed thing. So I think I'm gonna take advantage of that twice. I was gonna have to roll the dice on this one. Because if I... Well, I can only do the pancakes once. But if I do pancakes and then I do soup, then I'm spending $2 and 6 resources. Yeah, I'm spending $2 and 6 resources to heal up and get rid of stress. Well, that one gets rid of low morale. I guess maybe just this one then. Yeah. I think that's pretty nice. So I'm going to spend $1 at the very least. I'm going to spend $1 at the merchant. And I can get any 3 food of my choice. I draw a fate, and if the fate is 1 through 3, I take a weakened. It's a 4, so no weakened. So we're going to get 3 grain. 1, 2... Actually, we get 2 grain and a meat. So that way we have enough for the soup. Oh, yeah, we have enough for a soup. And then I'm going to bid farewell now. Oh, it says you may purchase any number of food tokens. Each set of 3 food tokens, any type, costs 1 coin. Well, I'm assuming I have to buy. I'd spend a minimum of $1. So it's like it's not like take 2 other food. Like, you know, get 5 food for $1. It's not that saying. Do I want to do it again though? Because that'll be nice. I think it's worth it. I can get rid of weekend here. Although having weekend on my navigation guide is actually kind of annoying. So yeah, we're gonna do it one more time. We're gonna spend $1. This might be me pushing tempting fate here. It's a 50-50 chance that I get another weekend. And we're gonna draw a fate card, and we do get the weekend, unfortunately. Kind of saw that coming. But we got a 1 out of the way. That's something. And we're gonna put this weekend on the doctor, of course. Because I don't foresee myself using his skills that much. So it seems like a fair call. And I get 3 more food. And those 3 food, I'll take a meat, a veggie, and another wheat. Nope, a meat, a veggie, and... a meat, a veggie. I'm trying to make 2 soups. So I need a meat, a veggie, and a grain. Right, that makes sense. Yeah. And I got 1 veggie left over. Okay, cool. Perfect. Alright, nice doing business with you. Thank you very much, Zombie Lady. I hope you have a great day. Or as they say in Zombieland, ugh. Hilarious. Oh, I didn't start the timer. Sorry. Let me start our timer before I forget. Getting a little too excited here with the game. Alright, cool. Alright, 1 hour on the timer. So the we've done the we've done that. We're doing this now. So before we do this, I'm going to equip this cunning on somebody who gets benefits from cunning. Let's see, who's good at hitting things? You get a 2. Who needs cunning for it? So cunning for you, cunning for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah, you're definitely getting the... Well, then I'm doubling up with cunning, I guess. That's fine. We're gonna spend 2 command. This feels like a bad idea, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna spend 2 command to attach this to that. And... Ah, you know what? I can't do that. I don't want to do that. Yeah. The reason why is because I do want to spend 1 command to get pancakes. If I can somehow just get 1 more command. Actually, you know, okay. I'm gonna hedge my bets. I'm gonna get the pancakes later. I'm gonna spend 2 command now, so I don't waste fate cards here, or ability cards, and attach that. And now that I spent the 2 command, she has this ability, so each time you travel, you may pay 1 material to repair the ship. So each time I travel, I'm assuming she doesn't have to be involved in the travel. She might, I don't know. Don't quote me on that, don't quote me on that. If you do quote me on that, then it wasn't me. Somebody else told you that. No, it's totally me. So now we're going to do our abilities. So we are going to explore. So exploration. And we're going to explore the port because we need it. We're going to spend $4 to go to the inn. So $4. Put back a 5, take back a 1. And at the end, we get to remove 1 stress and heal 2 health for everybody. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Everybody has their stress removed. And then we can heal 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15, 17. 17 health removed, just like that. Look at us being space efficient. So that was on the inn. We're also at the port, so we can also do the shipyard, which we could spend 1 material to heal the ship, which we will. I mean, we could have done that as well, but we're gonna spend 1 material to repair the ship. We don't need to, but we're gonna, because that apparently can spiral out of control as well. And do we want to do a healer? It says pay $1 per crew member to restore all health. We don't really need it. And last, I can spend XP. I can buy cards for leveling up. I have 3 XP right now. I don't think I have enough to buy anything useful. Let's see. I'm just gonna try to put these out in a way that makes sense to me. Oh, there's a 3 here. I think everybody has a 1 of each number by the looks of it. Maybe not. There's a lot of 4s up here. Ooh, Kasumi has a 3. Alright, so this one's a counter if Kasumi misses. +1 damage. And this one's an inventive chef. When any player cooks a recipe, they may substitute 1 ingredient for another. Ooh. That's actually not bad either. Because then I can cook a lot easier. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about these 2. These are the 2 I can afford. Now, if I hold on to that XP, I can instead go for one of the abilities down here for some people, which looks like Lauren has a lot, or Laurent has a lot. And everybody else has 1 of each, or 2 for Raphael. Protect. Raphael can take 1 damage to give another crew member 1 defense. And then Brawling. When Raphael draws 5+ fate during the attack, deals +1 damage and gains 1 block. Nice. I think I want to save up for some of these bigger abilities, because I feel like the higher I go in abilities, the easier it is. Like this one for Gregory, Stabilize. At the end of combat, restore 1 health to any crew member with 0 health. Like that'll be nice. When any player cooks a recipe, restore 1 extra health. Swordmaster, +1 block with saber, or +1 accuracy, and oh, +2 with pistol. Oh wow, yes I want that one. Okay, I want to save it for 7 for Khan. Like that's a nice ability. Talented, Kasumi can have up to 3 abilities equipped. Ward Lore, once per challenge, Matt can take 1 damage to redraw a fate. Alright. I think we've established that we want to get 7 for Khan. It's a little ways off. and we're kind of risking it, but we're not gonna do the XP. So we're just gonna go with what we got, and we're gonna stick with it. Okay. So moving on to the next part of the game, which is, so I've done one action of explore. We can go ahead and go to the market with $2. Can I sell things at the market? Let me see. If I'm allowed to sell some stuff at the market, I got a lot of stuff to sell. Like, let me tell you, I got a lot of stuff to sell, y'all. I have so much stuff to sell. It's not even worth talking about, to be honest. Market. Draw 7 cards from the market. These may be purchased. Place in a blah blah. Oh, I can only purchase and go to the market. Unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Alright. So, I only have $2. I'm not going to bother going to the market. Part of me wants to go to 160. I have no command tokens, though. We are going to go to 160. So, we're going to go to 160. So, we're going to do the explore action. And we're going to go to 160. So, rulebook, or sorry, storybook. Got it right here. Let me figure out a better place to put this. And we're going to number 160. Aurora Township. So let's get our wonder music up. Let's see. Port. Oh, I got port music. Let's do port. Alright, apparently this is port music, whatever that means. Aurora Township. A cluster of frosted-covered stone buildings stands hidden behind a forest of masts and sails from the many fishing vessels docked in the harbor. You suspect that you could walk from one side of the bay to the other, stepping from dock to dock, and not get your feet wet. The few people you see in the streets are heavily burdened, rushing from one warm place to another. No one here wants to stay out of the doors for long. Okay. And our options are to explore the town, find the healer's keep, requires the keyword medicine. We do not have medicine. Go to the tavern, requires the keyword ice or arctic. We only have hubris, cottage, and raid, and herring. I guess we're going to explore the town, because the other options leave and go to the ship. So let's explore the town. As you wander through the stone cobbled streets, a young girl with silver hair runs up to you. "Are you good fighters?" she asks. She's eager to hear your answer. Tell her you're extremely skilled fighters, or tell her that you're not really good fighters. Alright, let's tell her we're extremely good fighters. Alright, we're extremely good fighters, we tell her. "I knew it! You look strong and smart. Maybe you can help my brother. He's searching for gold, but a monster keeps chasing him. I tried to tell him not to go, but he left anyway, because he really wants to find gold. I don't want him to get eaten by a monster. He told me where his camp is, so I can tell you, and then you can go and help him, right?" Oof. So I get to remove 2 low morale and then gain quest number 67. So I have no low morale to remove. But we get quest number 67. Where's the box? There it is. So quest number 67. Right there. Alright, quest number 67 is Prospector in Danger. A little girl asks you to help her brother who's being pursued by a monster while searching for gold. And it's the keyword Prospector. I don't know where I need to go to help him out. Where'd she say he was? It says she told us where his camp is. Oh, is his turn to 160? Well, no, is his turn to 160? I don't know where I'm supposed to find her brother. She says, I knew it. You look... sorry, the girl asks you to help her brother who's been repeatedly chased by monsters while searching for gold in the hills. Okay. So I'm assuming that's in the hills. So maybe that's at 151? I'm assuming 151 is where I need to go to trigger that. So let me put that as a note. So let's put like a note here. 67 question mark? Oh, okay, that's not right. 67 question mark. All right, so we've done explore and explore. Actually, yeah, no, we've done one explore. Oh, we did port. That's what happened. Yeah, we did port and explore. That's what happened. Okay, I did that wrong. And this says go back to page 160, or go back to 160. And from here, all we have is to either do find a healer shop or go to the tavern. We do not have keyword medicine, and we do not have ice or Arctic, so we have to leave and go back to the ship. All right, so that's it for this round. So we're all done, all patched up and ready to go. All right, on to the next one. So let me think about this. I do want to heal, but I also would like to get more command. So I think this might be a good time to do the that ability. I do kind of want 3. Yeah, let's do 3. So we're gonna go to the healing area. We're gonna go to the sick bay. We're gonna do this in the order of draw the card first. So rapid strike. Even if this crew member misses, they deal damage first. Nice. I actually like that. So I think if I can get one more command, I can have it added to somebody where they can get +1 damage when this crew member hits, and then even if the crew member misses, they deal damage first. Like that'd be nice. That'd like a nice little blend of abilities there. And then I get 3 command, and then I can heal somebody for 1. So the healing that I'll be doing will be on... Kasumi has been extremely useful, and I do want to make sure that I take care of my Kasumi. So let's heal Kasumi. MVP of our team. Next is our event deck, and we draw this one. This one's maintenance. Some of the crew members find time to make some basic repairs. Repair the ship, craft 5. If I fail, I lose 2 health, and then I get to repair 1 ship damage. Oh, that's a waste. I spent the whole material for that. Rude. I probably shouldn't have done that at the port. That's too late. I've already made my decisions. So I have to make a check of craft or take 2 damage. Craft is this the gear symbol? I think we're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna let the fate decide. That's a 2, so we take 2 damage. I didn't want to spend anybody for that. Oh, I didn't remove her stress, did I? Yeah, I did not remove Mac's stress because Mac was not double stressed. So who's taking this damage? I guess Khan is taking 1, and Mac is taking 1. And I don't want Mac to take 1. I guess Laurent is taking it because I'm not inclined to use Laurent to attack, so he's gonna take it. All right, moving on. We got our actions here. So now that we have wounds, I feel like we should go do the first mission because the game just kind of smacked me across the face and said, no, bad, CulBlu, bad. So we're gonna try to make our way back down to Zakura, which means that we need to go down this way. So we're gonna try to go the same path we went before, which is we're gonna try to go 1 and then around like we did before. So I am gonna commit 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna commit 3 people to that movement. So I'm gonna commit Raphael, Audrey, and Laurent to that for their crafting ability. Yeah, because we're gonna do travel. And we're gonna give them their stresses here. You get a stress. You get a stress. Everybody gets a stress. And that's 3 currently. Is it 3? Yes, 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3. Oh, sorry, hold on. Before we do that, I wanna equip a thing. I'm gonna spend 2 command to equip who attacks best naturally? Yeah, Mac is pretty effective. I'm gonna get it to Mac. So when Mac attacks, I can do +1 damage. She needs Savvy to like make that ability useful though, but it's too late. All right. Anyway, we're gonna flip our card. We got 3, and that's 6. So we got 9. Nice. So we get to move 4 because of that. So we're gonna move 4 spaces. So we are gonna go 1 and then go down to page 16. So that's movement 1, and then movement 2 is to page 16, which we're gonna be here. Did I say 16? Oh, wrong way. Yeah, 16. So we did 1, 2, or do I have to be here? No, I can be here, right? I feel like I can be here. Yeah. 2. Oh, I'm over here. That's why. Okay. Nope, I'm right here. Wait. Hold on. This is southwest, which the opposite of it should be here? Right there? Right? That should be there, right? Yeah, because 18 is connected to 16, 16 is connected to 18. Okay. Yeah, 16 is connected to 18, and 18 is connected to 16. Okay. Alright, we're good. So we're actually going to come out through here instead. Oh, you know, I took a long path. I could have just... Oh, because I didn't want to risk jumping into a storm. That's what it was. So that was 1, 2... Well, I came out through here, didn't I? Yeah, so I have to come in here. Well, I can choose either. Nah. Thematically, I would be here. I would just magically teleport through a rock. 1, 2... 3... and 4. So that was movement number 1. Oh, break us to stress. Ooh, he had -2 to his skills. So that means we got 1 less. Alright, fine, we're there. I forgot about -2 to skill checks. That hurts, because that was... I shouldn't have brought him along then. Nobody else could have done it. Well, the captain could have done it. Alright, we're gonna say the captain did it. There. Don't worry here. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. Just me playing a solo game. Nothing to see here at all. So, we're there. And now we're gonna try to navigate again. We're gonna try to travel again. We're not gonna throw anybody under the bus this time with stress. So we get a 3, which gives us just 1 movement. Pretty sad day. Sad state of affairs here. And we need to go just down a little bit more, and then we can finally get to Zikura. Something like that. Alright, new round. New round, who does? Let's see. I think we should go ahead and use this to spend 3 food, 3 grain specifically, to remove 3 stress. 1, 2, 3, and heal 3 health, which feels a good usage of things. So 1, 2, and 3. Alright. So Lawrence, Kasumi, and I lied. Lawrence, Kasumi, and Raphael. We're all healed. That was the soup. I have no more command to use, so we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna gain 3 command. 1, 2, 3. Oh shoot. No. And we get to remove 2. So just the 1. And that's all we get to do. Now we do the card, which this one's going to be Rough Breakup. 2 crew members that were previously in a close relationship are now enemies. Smooth things over. Cunning 6. If you fail, lose 4 health. Split as evenly as possible amongst 2 crew members, or let them work it out. Choose 2 crew members, gain 1 low morale. Ugh. I don't know, y'all. Alright, so the first question here is, who is in a relationship? That's the first question. I think thematically speaking, based on how we played, based on who was kind of sitting back and, you know, just kind of watching the fight happen, I would say for sure Khan is in a relationship with somebody. The question is who? Who is Khan in a relationship with? I like the headcanon that Khan and Laurent were in a relationship and they're having a bad breakup right now. Also, some people say that Raphael is kind of an obvious shoe-in for a relationship, but I feel like that's kind of presumptuous. Just because Raphael looks cool doesn't mean that he needs to be in a relationship with anybody. Just me. We could also, you know, just kind of keep it heteronormative with air quotes and like Khan and Kasumi date or some nonsense. But I like the idea of being explicit. I want to say Khan and Laurent. Although between Khan and Laurent, if they take 2 damage apiece, 4 damage dealt between the 2 of them. Ooh, that's a lot. All right, it's definitely Khan and Laurent were in a relationship. So actually, let's go ahead and move this around so we can show that they were significant others, and they had a bad breakup. It was a cultural thing, you know. It was a cultural thing, you know. Khan being from Chennai had one particular view, and then Lawrence being from Quebec City, you know, the way they do things in Canada is a little bit different from the way that they do things in, I think Chennai is in India. So therefore, culturally speaking, it didn't work out too well. And I think we're gonna go ahead and try to smooth things over between the 2 of them, because I do ship, no pun intended, but I do ship this relationship between these 2. So I think Cunning 6 is what we need to get. And it doesn't say how many people we need to use. I think the whole crew is going to kind of try to lock together and make this work, because we want to have Laurent and Khan have a chance of coming back together in the future. They're not together right now, but they could in the future. Hashtag storytelling. So Cunning is the fox. So Kasumi is all in on this. Like, Kasumi is like, you know what? I have wanted you 2 to get together for the longest, so Kasumi's definitely up and out. Also, she has a high cunning, coincidentally. And then, you know, Raphael and Audrey would like to help out, but they don't feel like they're good at the smoothing things over relationship. But, you know, Marco, being from Venezuela, is like, you know, hey, back in my place, you know, back in the days, I was kind of a player myself. So he's going to be trying to make that work. I feel like thematically, Khan and Lawrence should not be involved in the skill check. And of course, Catherine Odessa. Catherine Odessa is very, very invested in her crew actually getting together. She doesn't quite understand this whole relationship thing, but she has had her past relationship in the past, and this can all be based on the fact that maybe Captain Odessa being so transient, moving from place to place. Actually, let's go and read her lore. What is Captain Odessa's lore? Captain Sophie Odessa. Sophie's father captained a small cargo ship that ran from New York to Boston. She spent much of her childhood watching the busy eastern coast and waving at passing fisher boats. At night, while her Thessalian mother brushed her hair, her Greek father told her the ancient legends of her home country. Nightmares of screaming sirens, envious gods, and sea monsters plagued her for years. At 17, her father chose her fiancé, and she ran away. Oh, wow. At 17, her father chose her fiancé and ran away, joining the crew of a tramp steamer. After years of shrewd trading and risky investments, she amassed a small fortune and bought a ship of her own. Most of the old sailors left, unwilling to serve under a woman. Captain Odessa hired a new crew, and now she's free to sail where she wishes. Nice. So at 17, her father chose her fiancé. Her father chose her fiance. So that particular reading is a little bit interesting. I'm assuming that means and she ran away. No. So it sounds like her father stole her fiance? That's unfortunate. Well, that kind of explains why she wants to smooth things over, because she doesn't want this to happen between Khan and Lawrence. I mean, obviously. And then, you know, let's go ahead and read the background of Khan really fast so we can kind of get a little bit more insight into Khan. Khan served in the army of India. His brothers convinced him it was a good way to earn money for his young family. Years later, after the horrors of the Great War, Khan only feels peaceful at sea. He watched each of his brothers die on the battlefield, and he can't suffer the guilt of being the only one to make it home again. He joined Captain Odessa a few years ago, hoping to hide from painful memories and horrifying visions. All right, that makes sense. You know, since we're on the roll, let's go ahead and read Lawrence. What's going on with Lawrence over there? So, Lawrence grew up sailing on the frigid northern seas of Canada. Each wrinkle and gray hair, a near-death experience on a whaling ship and fishing barge. Growing tired of the endless cold weathers and the bitter cold marriage, he ventured to warmer waters in Chesapeake Bay with his fishing gear and his clothes on his back. He'll sail with anyone as long as they let him fish. Cool. All right, so by the sounds of it, there's a generational thing going on. You know, Khan has fought in wars and seen a lot, and Lawrence probably triggered some of those memories and saying, you know, back in my days, back in the French and Indian War, we used to do this, blah blah blah. And it's like, why would you bring up the French and Indian War? Of all the wars you could have brought up, and, you know, this is because, you know, Canada, France is kind of related. And then he just looked at Khan and just assumed Indian, and it's like, well, you don't know where I'm from. I mean, even though he's from Chennai, but that's not the point. The point is, this led to a big debate between the two. And then Captain Odessa, who's kind of, you know, seen her share of hardship when it comes to relationships, she's just like, all right, look guys, you need to stop this. And Kasumi, like I said, Kasumi stands this all the way. So Kasumi's like rooting for these guys the whole time, so she's obviously invested. Meanwhile, Marco just kind of jumps in. I don't know his backstory or Kasumi's backstory. We'll figure out later. But that goes a long way to say that these are the three involved. And between them, there's 4 cunning. We need a 6. So we get ourselves +4. So we succeed. They successfully convince Khan and Lawrence to actually just kind of, you know, let cooler heads prevail. Yes, you're having an argument. Yes, you want to go punch each other. But relationships, just because they end, doesn't mean it was bad. Doesn't mean it was bad. Good things can come to an end. Just because you ran a business for 17 years, as an example, does not mean you failed if you did not go in 18th year. It means that you ran a successful business for 17 years and time moved on. And same thing for relationships. Just because a relationship ended after whatever period of time was going on for, because I didn't know about it, I was very much unaware, doesn't necessarily mean it failed. It just means that things have moved on. Things have changed. Times have changed. People have evolved. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Cool. All right. Great storytelling. Moving on. Man. So we got the food. We fed everybody. We saved the relationship stuff. Oh, they're gonna get some stress here. Yep, let's give them the stresses. Okay, cool. So we are still trying to travel to the place for Max thing. So we're going to do travel. We are going to commit Raphael and Audrey to do the ship thing again. They are our ship peoples, which is why they stay in the bottom of the deck. 1, 2. Alright. And now that that's done, we're going to go and flip our fate card, and it is a 5, so that's a 7, and a 7 will get us 3 movements, which is nice. So we're going to move down to page 2. So that's 1, and then 2, 3, and then we're going to do a travel again. And we're not going to commit anybody to this because we don't need to. Oh, they're going to get their stress. And then 4, which gives us 2 movement, which is unfortunate. We only need 1. So we're back at the Ziggurat Trading Port. Or Zakura. I keep calling it. I call it a different name every single time. I promise. I promise I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just I'm bad at pronouncing things. Like I now pronounce you dead. I don't know. Oh, bad jokes. Awful jokes. Oh, we're still playing the port music? My bad. It was just looping so well, and it was so peaceful in the background. I just didn't notice. I mean, I guess we're gonna play the other port music. That's not this. We'll go with this. Change it up a little bit. All right. Next round. So first things first, we're gonna figure out where we're gonna go. We got 3 of the command here. I would like more command, please. So we are definitely gonna go back to the sick bay. Not to be confused with the healthy bay. Shout out if you get the joke. Shout out if you get the joke. Oh my gosh. All right. Apparently these containers are being a little bit difficult for me to get pieces out of. So 1, 2, 3. And I get 1 fate card, which I'll take. Thank you. Ooh, lessons. At the start of each turn, remove all command from this crew member. Wow. That's a good one. At the start of each turn, remove all command from this crew member. Oof. That's a really good card. And then I get to heal 1 health. Who do I want to use this for, though? I think we can use it for Marco, because Marco can cook and heal some people up. I don't know, y'all. This is, or we can use it on Laurent. If we use it on or we can use it on Kasumi, and then Kasumi will give us like a nice little get to remove some stuff, or sorry, re-roll 1s, and that means 1s become less of a problem as long as we have 1 command available. I'm liking that. I'm liking that idea. That's nice. I'm definitely doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 2 command right now, and we're gonna put lessons on Kasumi. That's gonna be really nice. That's nice. I like that so much. And then I also have the rest of these things. Do I want to equip? I do want to equip these to people. So I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna spend 2 command to equip this to Raphael. That way Raphael has the ability to do more damage in the future by discarding this, and also each time this crew member misses, which he totally did that one time. Actually, there's a very low chance of him missing. Let's not waste it on that. Who else gets damage from strength? Is Raphael's the only one? Wow, rude. Alright, does anybody get any bonuses from perception? I think Khan, yeah, Khan can definitely use this. So we spent that 2 on Khan instead. Jack of all trades. So anytime during combat or a challenge, I can discard that card, that equip card, to add +2 to the fate roll. So that's gonna be pretty nice. Alright, so that's it for that. Now we're moving on to the event cards, which now we're getting to the kind of 50-50 if it's good or bad. Tornado! A twister rips through the seas ahead. Avoid the twister, strength 7. If you fail, the ship takes 2 damage, and then you must move the ship 1 distance. I'm just gonna let the ship hit me. We get a free heal. We got materials to deal with this. Do we? Oh, we don't. Never mind. We got 1 material. I'm okay with taking the damage. Or am I? I'm a little sad this is requiring strength check. And our key strength person is actually pretty weakened. I would like to try to remove that soon. Ooh, I could discard this. This is challenging. I'm gonna spin this. Oh, I'm in the middle of... Oh, no, I can do that. I'm gonna spin this to draw 2 command. So refine, repair 1, and then triage. Each time a fatigue is removed from this crew member, restore 1 health to another crew member. Alright, none of those were strength. So I have +1 to my strength that I can actually make it a little bit better. If we do try to beat the tornado to avoid the 2 ship damage, we're gonna get a fatigue. And we can't use Raphael because he's -2 to the challenge anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I think we're just gonna take the damage. We're just gonna take the damage. I still gotta flip a fate card. It's of course a 6. How rude. Actually, because it's a 6, I'm gonna go ahead and spin this card. So that's a 6, 7. Boom. No damage. Done. Easy game. Easy game. Alright. So that's all committed, that's all done. The storm event has gone, the storm has passed. And now that we've done that, we're gonna go ahead and finish doing our trading posts. So we're gonna go. Let's see. Do the post? No, we're gonna do the 130 first. All right, Port Town music. I only got 2 songs for ports, so we're gonna listen to the other one. So this is going to 130. The Ziggurat Trading Post. The trading post at Ziggurat is a collection of weathered wood and tidy shops, a dull sister of the majestic obsidian halls which lie at the northern edge. What lies at the northern edge? I don't know. I guess I mean that port that we just came from, Aurora Township. Rude. So we can explore the docks. We can visit the tavern. We can talk to the dockmaster. We can sell pollen at the pollen shop, requires keyword pollen, or we can leave. Let us talk to the dockmaster. We have to pay 1 food to do so. So we're gonna pay 1 veggie, and we're gonna go and talk to the dockmaster. The dockmaster, a larkin of the maroon skin. The dockmaster, a larkin with maroon skin and a twitching eye, warms up to you after Marco shares a bit of soup with him. You ought to stop at that little rocky island to the east, the one with dead trees, he snorts. I'll give you a chance to study some of the more vicious species. He walks away laughing, still holding your bowl of soup. So the dockmaster warns you about the dangerous creatures on a little rocky island to the east. That's fair. I'm assuming he's referring to that one. So let me put on our map danger. Actually, there's more. There's 2 rocky islands. There's this one and this one. I'm just gonna put danger zone. So put like a little, like that. Danger zone. Remove 1 low morale. Nobody has low morale. Rude. Okay, turn to 130. All right, so back to 130. We can visit the tavern by paying 1 coin, or we can explore the docks. What's our money look like? Oh, we don't want to spend 1 coin. We're going to explore the docks. A sailor approaches with skin like cured meat and a lion's mane and a sea salt words are hard. A sailor approaches with skin like cured meat and a lion's mane of sea salted hair. We've no need for curse folk here. He punches a finger into your arm. It appears you aren't Ghost, but I would have sworn you were when you docked into the iron ship, or docked in that iron ship. There's one exactly like it. Oh man, sorry, reading's hard. There's one exactly like it wrecked on the rocks just north of here. Gain quest 5. Okay, so we got quest 5 from that. And then turn to page, or go back to 130. So 3, 4, 5. Investigate crashed frigater. A sailor at the Zakura, a sailor at Zakura's trading post told us about a crashed ship that looks just like ours. He said it's stuck in some of the rocks up north. All right. Cool. All right, so we go back to 130, and we. Do we want to visit the tavern? I don't want to waste my money. I don't want to spend $1. All right, fine. We'll visit the tavern. Fine, we'll spend $1. We'll do it. So figure out what's at the tavern. So turn to page 130.2. All right, turn to paragraph 130.2. The thump of a hand drum and the aroma of stewed meat put your crew at ease for the first time in days. They enjoy a meal while you talk with the tavern owner. When you mention your ship, she brightens. Someone was looking for the manticore. Nice woman. Ate like a Mythian. One of those things that we fought in the very first fight. She said she said she was leaving, heading west to look for you, if I remember right. That's got to be Jin, says Marco. I knew she wasn't gone for good. She's a fine sailor, as I am a captain, he puffs. You hear rumors about Jin, a lost crew member, gain quest 9. And you know, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, because that other guy we talked to at the other place is like, oh, I thought you were a ghost. I feel like Jin's a ghost. This is just me purely speculating. I might be spoiling it. If I'm spoiling it, then hey, I'm just really good at deduction. But given that they thought we were a ghost, and then somebody says, ooh, there's somebody who looks just like you with the ship looks just like yours. And it's like, that sounds like Jin. I feel like Jin's dead. Search for Jin. Jin fell overboard during the storm that brought us here, but we've heard rumors in Zakura that she's alive and looking for us. She boarded a ship headed west. So that's for keyword cook. Alright, y'all. Get your heartstrings ready because I think Jin's dead. Also, we're getting towards the end of this particular playthrough, so we're just gonna do a little bit more and then end it because... Oh no, I lied. We got 20 minutes. The video's gonna be longer than an hour, but the recording time shows that we've been on for 50 minutes so far, but that's just me. Okay. I got one command, and I've done explore. So we got 2 quests out of that. We're gonna return to the ship. Cool, good job, return to ship. And I think we're gonna travel again. I would like to try to get rid of some stress, so I think we're gonna just let the boat go where the boat wants to go. We can try to go to 2 and check that because that's one of the locations we need to check, right? For raid. Mac told us a rumor about rat creatures attacking a fishing village northeast of the Zakura trading post. The village may not survive the attacks much longer and needs urgent help. Is this the village? Or is this the village? I think this is the village. Because there's like a house right there. It says northeast, so it's up here. Yeah, so this is the village. So let's go ahead and try to get to 34. So we can try to do the cottage. We're not going to commit anybody to it. We might just move 1 space, we might not. Actually, oh, we do want to commit 1 person to it. We will commit Laurent. So Laurent is going to be committed to it for the travel. So he's got the monkey wrench. And we get a 6. We didn't need Laurent at all. We got a 7, actually. That's going to allow us to move 3 spaces. Thanks, Laurent. So 1, 2. Oh, we only needed 2. Okay, never mind. Alright, felt cool, but I guess it's not that cool. So that's going to be it for this round. Now we move on to the next round. I think we want more command. As every command possible. Give me every command that you have, please. So we're going to go and walk ourselves back over to the quarters. We are going to... Let's see, is there anything to activate in here? We can go ahead and do the pancakes first. Well, see, technically I'm spending this. Like, I'm trying to make it more efficient, so I'm actually getting rid of 2. But if I do that, then I'm wasting this this command. If I have 4 command, then I can do a little bit more. But with 3 command, I can actually do quite a bit. Okay, alright, yeah, we'll do it. So we're going to spend 3 grain. Oh, we only have 2 grain. Oh. R.I.P. Alright, guess we're not doing that. We can do a stew. Nobody has low morale, though. That's tough. It's really tough. I'm thinking that we do... yeah, let's do the stew. Like, it feels like a waste because I'm like wasting an ability. So we're gonna... man, but I'm spending all those resources. Alright, we're not doing the stew. Alright, fine. We'll just deal with it. So we're removing this one. And then we're going to get ourselves 3 in a card. And a fate card. Special recipe. When you cook a recipe, also restore 1 health. And this one says repair for 1 command. And this one says each time a fatigue is removed from this crew member, also restore 1 health from another crew member. Who's gonna get fatigued the most? Oh, he's weakened too? Ah, alright. So we're gonna have to figure out getting rid of all these weakens here. We're gonna spend 2. And I don't want to spend 2 command that way. I really don't want these 2 to have weaken, because like we need one of them for strength. And he's been Raphael's been weakened for a long time. And Gregory Little can actually heal weakens and poisons. Nobody else can though. I do want to add one of these to somebody. So I'm going to do special recipe on Marco. So now Marco can help out with the navigation. And then I'm going to do refine. And we're going to put this on... who can use wrench? Yeah, you can use wrench. We're going to put this on Audrey. So Audrey has kind of a redundant ability, but at the very least she can do +1 damage in fights in the future. So that's going to be pretty nice to have. So that's where we're going for that. And we got triage left in the hand, which is each time a fatigue is removed from this crew member, restore 1 health to another crew member. It'll be nice to put that on somebody, but I want to hold on to the 2 commands just in case things go wacky, because we're probably going to get into a fight right now. So we're going to go ahead and do the card. And the card says Rotten Supplies. A strange purple mold is spreading fast. Get rid of the rotten food. Lose 2 food, gain 1 fatigue, or ignore it. Place this card next to the ship board until you reshuffle the event deck. Each time you cook a recipe, draw fate 1 to 2. Gain 1 weaken. Got a lot of food. I don't like that. I don't like that card. That card's not good. I hate this card. Alright, fine. We're going to lose 2 food and gain 1 fatigue. I do not like that card at all. That was awful. Who's going to get this fatigue? These 2 are still good in fights, so I don't want them to be like on the rim. We're going to put the fatigue on Laurent. Because Laurent has, because all the food went rotten, he feels a little bad and he's like a little tired because he had to clean out. He's the one who noticed. He likes to fish and cook and stuff. So that's his thing. Actually, no. Well, thematically, I should put it on Marco, but Marco already has 1 fatigue, so we don't want to waste Marco's usability in fights here. Okay, so we're all done with that. We're going to explore number 34. Explore for 34. And probably what I'll do is I'll start the fight and I'll finish the fight, but this will probably be the last thing that we do in this one for this video. So 34, right? Yeah, 34. 34. 34 is if keyword cottage, which we got keyword cottage right there. So 34.3. You cross a bridge with wooden planks that dangle like loose teeth. Strength 5 or lose 3 health. Oh no. Alright, Strength 5. Oh no. Oh, you're weakened. Ah. Oh no. Whose idea was this? Okay, I'm gonna spend these 2 to unweaken you, because we need one of our. We got 1, 2. Yeah. We need you specifically, to not be weakened right now. And then we're gonna do a check 1, 2. Those are only 2 that can do it without being over fatigued. So we're going to do just these 2. I have no command left. Oh man, this hurts. Or I can try to do it with just... Oh, actually, no, I can try to do it with just con. Or as an alternative. Actually, let's do that. Instead of spending 2 to get rid of the weaken from Gregory Little, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the 1 to pay 1 food right now. And, oh, hey, when you cook a recipe... Oh, that's a recipe. Never mind. Can I cook a recipe in the middle of a fight? That would be very convenient if I could. Alright, let me check the rules on that. I feel like I should be able to cook a recipe in the middle of a fight. In the middle of a check. Like the bridge is falling apart and we're like in the middle of the kitchen cooking food. It's like, we're like on the portal can, it's like, cook faster, cook faster. That's That's so silly. All right, let's see. Items, crew board. I feel like thematically I cannot do that. I probably can activate these abilities in the middle of an event happening, but this is a challenge, so I need to go to challenge. All right, command represents tokens, or command represents the crew's mental and physical readiness and their ability to work. You may spend command at any time, even on other players' turn. Equip an ability card. Play an ability card to one of your crew members. This is known as equip an ability card. This represents your crew spends time training. Pay the command cost and tuck thing. Equip ability cards to crew member. Total of 2. Most of these abilities do not require... you may not equip an ability card if you're in the middle of a combat or in the middle of a challenge. Okay, so that's for equipping. Activate a crew ability. You may not spend command that has been placed on a crew member's board. Trying to find the place where it says that I can use it in the middle of a challenge. It says you may pay command to activate an adventure's ability. Place the required command on the adventure card to indicate its ability's effect is in use, or gain its ability, gains effects. You may not use the ability again until the thing. All players share ownership of adventure cards. Any player can use adventure cards you own at any time. Even help another player in a challenge or combat. Okay, cool. So yeah. So I don't know how this is working, but I'm gonna make some pancakes. So I want to make me some pancakes in the middle of this fight. Oh, I don't have enough grain. Never mind. I'm gonna make me a giant stew in the. That's not gonna be useful. Well, that's useful. Yeah. I'm gonna make me a stew. 1, 2, 3. I don't know how this is working, but it's working. I made a stew in the middle of that, and we get to remove 3 stress. So 1, 2. She's not strength. 2 and 3. Cool. That's me building stew. I get to remove a low morale. I keep not having low morale to remove. Go figure. Alright, so that's all been done. Okay, cool. So now we're doing our challenge still, which is strength 5, not that high. I mean, it's kind of high, but it's not that high. I could also try to get 2 fake cards. Nah, I can also redraw. So let me do this first. So I'm going to commit the challenge to let's do it for Marco. And do I want a second? I think Marco and Khan are going to try to do this together. So here's their stress coming up. And Marco and Khan, that's going to be strength 1, strength 2. So I need at least 3 more. And I got a 1. Oof, I got a 1. We are going to... I only have 1 command left. I think that, yeah, I have to do this. So I'm going to do this, which lets me reflip a 1. And we got a 5. Thank goodness. Okay. So we succeed. We do not lose 3 health. That was a lot of health, too. Alright, cool. We succeeded in that. And then beyond... So we walked across the dangling wood planks. Beyond the bridge is Anne's cottage, nestled amongst the fir trees. Its door swinging in the soft breeze. Inside, a woman stirs a pot of broth. A blue lizard lounges on her gray hair like a sultan on a pillow. Only briefly, she looks up and sets her gaze on Mac. "You won't leave here with that map, or with the map," she says, "but you can have some soup." A, ask Anne. I think it's Annie. Yeah, ask Annie why she won't give you the map. Or B, accept the soup while secretly looking for the map. Perception 8. Ooh, perception 8 is pretty high. Perception is the I, right? Set perception. Yeah, perception skills is the I. So I think I can do 1, nope, because then it'd be double stress. 1, 2, 3. I have 3. I need a 5 or a 6, and I have no way to re-roll anything. All right, I think we'll try to talk her into it. We're gonna ask Annie why she won't give us the map. So go to 34.1, and but see, do I want to risk it? Is the question. I have nothing for perception. I guess Marco could do. Oh, Marco can take place in it. See, the hard part is I don't want to overburden somebody to where they hit less hard in a fight if a fight breaks out. But I can also just overburden somebody. All right, fine. Because I really do want to, like, you know, get the soup and also get the map. But also, okay, fine. You know, we'll take a diplomatic approach. We're gonna take a diplomatic approach. Hope it doesn't work out badly for us. All right, so we're gonna ask Annie why she won't give us a map. I don't help totem seekers anymore. We're better off letting the gods sleep. Annie sips her soup, lifts the spoon to the lizard's head, and then extends it to Mac. Oh, that's adorable. Mac pushes the spoon away. Don't you want to see your family again? Of course, but I can't. The gods have nursed their rage for centuries, and they want revenge against these islands. They won't forget their captors or show any mercy. I can't give you that map. So we can either try to convince Annie that you're looking for another way to get home, if she gives you the map. And then you're going to try to restrain Annie and search for the map. Or you're going to try to set the house on fire and leave? Oh my god. What is that? What is that option? Set the house on fire and leave. If she won't give you the map, you want it destroyed. That's so petty. That's like so petty. Okay. Part of me wants to choose that option just because of the just for the lulz, but no, I'm not doing that. Because if I do that, I gain 1 low morale, I get 1 material, I lose quest number 2, and then return to the ship. Oh man, this game's so extra. Alright. I think we're gonna try to do Cunning 6. We're gonna try to convince Anne that that we'll look for another way to get home if she gives us the map. So Cunning 6, and if we fail, we get to try again by choosing B or C. So Cunning 6, we're for sure gonna have Kasumi do it. Kasumi is our most cunning of people, so 1, 2. And then Khan is gonna jump in for 3. Oh, I lied. I gotta get these guys to stress. Ooh, okay, this changes things a little. Alright, so Captain Odessa and Kasumi are gonna do it. That's gonna be 3. We're gonna have, yeah, so Kasumi, Odessa, and Mac are going to, sorry, Captain Odessa, my apologies. Kasumi, Captain Odessa, and Mac are going to go ahead and try out for this. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to be 4 between the 2 of them, because Kasumi has 1, 2, and then 3, and then 4. So, and that's cunning? Yeah, it's cunning. Also, I just realized I could have done the perception thing, because that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could have had the perception thing earlier. Anyway, so we need a 2 or better. We get a 3. So we succeed in being very cunning. Turn to page 34.5. I can't go with you, but it's possible you'll find another way. She places a shaking hand on Mac's arm, and Mac clasps it. Gain 1 coin, 1 grain, and 1 XP. Complete quest 2 and gain quest 6. Return to the ship. Nice. And see, we didn't have to restrain anybody. We got $1. We got $1. We got $1. We got $1. Hey, 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 hey. Alright, so $1, 1 grain, and another experience point. We got 4 experience points, y'all. Oh, and look at that. Our alarm just went off. It's exactly 1 hour on the alarm. Not exactly 1 hour in the video, because the video did go longer than 1 hour. Anyway, so that's like a perfect stopping point. So we're gonna go ahead and stop it there. We're returning to our ship. Oh, let me read quest 6. So quest 2, which is the cottage, we're gonna return that to the box. or we're gonna put that in the completed quest box, I should say, and we get quest 6, which is Annie's map. We took a map from Annie's cottage. It leads to the forest on the island to the east. And the cottage, we lose that keyword because it's now complete. Completed it, if you will. And where's our completed quest? There it is. Look at that. 1 quest in the completed quest box. Nice. Making progress. It only took 4 hours to get there. No, sorry. 3 hours to get there. To be fair, we've accomplished a lot. I feel like we got a lot of keywords over here. We got herring, raid, falcon, hubris, prospector, freighter, cook. I feel like we made a lot of progress. And that was only on the first explore. We got another action left. Like, we got 1 whole action left. I think I'll go ahead and finish our last action so we can end on like a clean note. But we return to our ship, and now that we are here, we're gonna go ahead and try to sail. Actually, should we go to 186? No, because Kasumi is double stressed, so she cannot be using challenges anymore. Mac is there, and I have no command, so we're gonna go ahead and just try to move our boat. We're gonna let the fate tell us where to go. Last card. It's gonna be a 3, so we get to move 1 space. We'll go here. Oh no, it's a storm. Where's the nearest port? I don't need to go to a port. I just need to have another action. This is awful. All right, we'll go down here because there's like a cave, and I want to go into the cave next time. That's like where we started, by the way. I just want to emphasize that between 2 videos, we've gone from here all the way up there, got punched in the face a lot, and then came back down here. So, oh man, this game. All right, so that's gonna bring us to a conclusion for this particular video. As I did say before, if you are watching this on YouTube, I am live streaming this playthrough. If you are watching live stream right now, thank you very much for watching. I'm getting to the end of this one. I'm gonna leave this set up on my table. I might stream tomorrow, but I really do need to work on my homework, my coursework, I should say. Homework makes it sound like I'm still in high school, but I really need to work on my coursework because I got things to stack up pretty fast. But we'll see. We'll see if I'm going to be live Wednesday. I'll definitely try to keep Tuesday open for specifically this playthrough. I'm immensely enjoying this game. I immensely enjoy it a lot. If you don't have this game and you are thinking about buying it, you're thinking about getting it, I would say I recommend getting it. Even if you only play it with some people that maybe have never played an RPG or D&D and they're interested, I feel like this is like a really good gateway because like it's really well done. The mechanics take a little getting used to as far as like, you know, doing the ship and doing that, but it's very mechanically speaking, and the mechanics just kind of fade into the background and let you build your story. Like in our story so far, we know that Khan and Laurent were dating at one point, and they almost had a really bad breakup. But thanks to the intervention coming out from Captain Odessa, Kasumi, and Marco, they were able to kind of make things work out. Like we could tell cool stories like that. Also, between Raphael and Gregory, like there's been shambling along, weakened this whole time. So we definitely need to help them out a little bit here. But yeah. Things are definitely going much better than my previous playthrough. I'll say that. And yeah, we're gonna... Ship location is on... Let's see. Ship location... PG... 2... This is 2 in 174. And then my hull is at 0. Our ship is immaculate. We have no damage on our ship, y'all. We have no damage on our ship. So it's 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And last ship action was... why is that relevant? I'm not sure why that's relevant. Last ship action? Oh, I see. That last ship action is in this. Quarters. Player 1, which is me, I have triage 5, and that's all you need to set it up. I feel like I should be able to keep track of all the people's health. Maybe I can just put that somewhere else. I don't know. I'll take a picture with my camera. Actually, I have a whole YouTube video about it. Right. I've literally recorded video and live stream of it. I can just go back and look at the live stream. Okay. All right, so that's gonna be it for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this recording here. Like I said, if you're watching the live stream, feel free to stick around for a little bit. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time just kind of reflecting on this. But if you're watching on YouTube, be on the lookout for the videos in the future, and also feel free to check out the live stream if you want to check out the live stream. So thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it, and as always, I will see you all whenever.